Alright, alright, alright. Here we go! Welcome back to Retro Rebuild, everybody. Still recording on my phone. Still working on the same car. Still unorganised. And I still got love for the streets. Just gonna kick the old girl over. She's been sitting for a bit. Don't let us down. A little bit of choke. Ha 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 ha! Like a baby pussycat. Even if you're not much of a typer, talker, give us a thumbs up in the comments. Just give it a thumbs up or a smiley face in the comments if you like the vids. Apparently it helps the old alligator rhythm. I don't know how. This just showed up. There's it. There we go. New camera stand. I think it's my fourth one of these because I stood on that one and broke it. I think I ran over this one and broke it. So that didn't, can't remember what happened to this. So I've got another stand. Buy cheap, buy 4 times. But if I'd bought expensive, I would have broken 4 expensive tripods by now. Haven't really got a plan again. I was going to come up with a plan like last night before I started filming the video. But then I started to watch Le Mans 66 movie. First time I watched a movie like in ages, and it's a good movie, like, I liked it. Anything to do with history of like cars and engineering and stuff like that. So let's address lots of the things that normally get left in the comments. I need to start writing stuff down. I'm not ignorant. Like, I normally respond to them and say, yeah, I'll do that, and then I forget. Need to get myself a whiteboard with tasks to do, don't I? That'll be good for future projects. This is what we need to do to get it on the road. Right, let's address the most popular ones in the comments. And let's start with the rear brake light not working. Rear brake light and light. It's the light and rear light that's not working all together. So it's something wrong with the unit. Right, so I've turned the lights on. And that works when it's pushed down. Hang on, put it there. So there's pressure on it, it's working. When you put it, oh, it's working in there again. Put it tad loose. And I just pull these like spring contacts up a little bit. Should do the job, shouldn't it? I'll turn them off though first there. Right, pull these up a little. Whoop. And we'll go. Yeah, it feels a lot more secure now. Hang on. Sorted. Rear light and rear brake light working. Check. Check. Into another day. I wish I had more playtime. Life's too short to be working all week for someone else, like. Positive affirmations. I need to learn how to talk, man. Positive affirmations. I cannot wait until I've got more playtime. More time to make videos and such. I me tea everywhere. It's sopping wet. It's been raining all night and all day. So I won't be carrying on with bodywork in the boot today. I don't think. Anyway, let's see what pans out. But let's see if we can get the reverse lights working. You cannot see them. I don't know why I'm pointing at them. They're under the cover. I've had tape all around the boot, stopping all the water leaking in. Once that's all repaired, all the channeling, I'll be leaving the cover off. Once I've got all the bodywork done and everything like that. I think, like I say, I think covers do them more harm than good in the long run when they're stored outside. But let's see the light down here. So we know this reverse light's knackered and they weren't working anyway. I'm not sure if this one works as well, but that's all there. So let's start with, I've got a replacement light. There's a reverse light here. Let's check if this works first, and if it doesn't, obviously first protocol is to see if the bulb's working in it. Chances are it's from the 70s. But let's see if this works. Let's see if that one works, and then from there we'll take it to the, we'll maybe take the switch out of the gearbox. Actually, we'll make sure this power going to the switch works first. That's the main thing. Let's see if this bad mama jammer works. Sweet. The tape just peeled some of the paint off that I took off there, and it looks like there's a bit of filler in there as well. So this has had some bodywork in the past. Shh. So this has had some bodywork in the past. Aye, filler. There's me bit of fiberglass in there where I've made a channel there. There's a bit of fiberglass in there. For now, I missed that bit, I didn't do that bit. There's a bit of fiberglass in there, and there. Missed that bit there. Again there, just like I say, a little temporary measure for now. Haven't sanded that down yet, I need to skim over that, but I'm not doing it in this weather. I got a little too aggressive with the angle grinder here, so I cut that bit out there, so I just need to do the side wall there, but that bit's working for now. Look at the water run down there. I'm going to metal filler over the top of that. There's a dent in there. I'm not going to body work that, because like I say, I'm probably going to push that out when I come to actually metal work on these bits. Once I've got a suitable area to weld in. Or, you never know, maybe we'll see what the weather's like here. We don't know. But I think we'll be carrying on with the boot in the next video. Let's get the reverse lights working for now. Tried testing this one from the boot, but it didn't work. And I'm sure I replaced the bulb not too long ago, didn't I? This one's blue. Oh, it's completely smashed. Probably some... There was a lot of water in there, so there was no gasket in there. Is that why I had the tape? I can't remember. Well, I need to make a gasket at least. I'll check if there's one on the other one for now. If I put a bulb in this for today, I'll make sure I'll put some like waterproofing tape around it for now. No gasket on the other one I've just took out there, apart from just these little gaskets where the screws go in. And the rubber bits. Rubber bits where the screws go in, I mean. I can't remember if I said last time, but it's different connectors and everything like that on this, and different connections as well to put the actual light on. Like, it's nut and bolt on this one. I haven't got the bolts that go through either. But for now, I've cut the connection and done this non too sketchy looking like tie in here. And look, like there's a reverse light working. So let's trace the actual cord that goes through the floor there back to the switch and see if we're getting. Let's check if there's power going to the switch first. Aye. Just putting the battery on before I test the reverse lights. Looking at that, just think. I wonder why they put the fuse box there when they designed these. It's not a very good design idea, is it? Let's put the fuse box where all the water runs when you lift the bonnet up. Yes, sir. Anything else? Yeah, let's give it nice big flared arches. And so we'll give it nice big wheels to fill those arches. Nah, let's put bike wheels on it. There's no denying, no. It's a good looking car, the Viva HT, like. And HB. And I like the HAs. Well, that didn't take much investigating. Check this out. I thought, hang on a minute, I've got both lights working, they're hooked up. Before I climb under the car, let's jam it in reverse and see what happens. Jammed it in reverse, and reverse lights are working. This one wasn't working, but the cleverer clugs amongst you watching would have realised that I didn't have like a nerf coating to it. It wasn't really earthed to the body, so I stuck a nerf on it to one of the earths in the boot, and bada bing bada bow. Rather than look for a connection that probably doesn't exist anymore, I thought they might have been spade type ones in there. They're weird in there, and they don't like they come apart. These black things, these black plug things, I don't know how they go, but I should be alright just splicing a new cable into the light, shouldn't I? Soldering that and then heat shrinking it. But in the next video, shall I actually prep an area? Like, will I take these old reverse lights out, give it a good sand and body working, and primer it, and then chuck the lights back on? Yeah? Why not? Well, I was going to give the car a wash in this video as well, but as you can see, it's tying it down. So I was wanting to wash it and then give it a buffing up. I've got a car polisher there. Pointless trying to do that in this weather. Most people wouldn't wash a car in this weather. I would, but wouldn't be able to polish it on this. So next video, it's getting a wash as well for those who wanted it. I went to Health Roads the other day because I was next to one. So I picked up some body working like sand and paper stuff. And I wanted satin black for my wheels, but they had wheel paint that's meant to be durable and stuff like that. They only got, it's called Stealth Black. So I'm going to give this a test on one of my spare wheels. I've got a couple of spare wheels for the Viva. And see what this looks like. I wanted like a satin black finish on them with me chrome hubs on. I'll give you an idea of like what I'm looking for. But let's see what this looks like, because I don't want it too shiny or like that. I want like a nice like satin or like flattish black like colour. I also got a radiator flush, but I want to get me heaters working in the car first before I do the flush. Because I'm going to put the heaters on hot and let it circulate through the air as well. So I want to get the heaters working and do a radiator flush and then fill it back up with deionized water and coolant, wherever the hell it is. Let that dry 15 minutes before I put another coat on it. I've just realised on here it says use Halford's PU lacquer over the wheel to give optimum durability. Do you have to? Does anyone know a decent wheel paint, like a satin black type one that's durable? Anyway, I was just checking what this one looked like because I didn't want it too shiny. In the meantime, when I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to see if I can polish what one of these look like if I polish it up. I've got some old school Brasso. I mean, they're pitted, and there's the odd little ding here and there. Well, that's a good going over with some Brasso to bring it up. I mean, like I said, I'm not building a show car. I'm putting a Survivor back on the road. But look at that, before and after. Hello! I'm going to do them properly for real, which shouldn't be too much longer, should it? Should it? I'll give them a bit of a wire woolen, give them some more Brasso in, or even give them a polish with my machine polisher as well. And get them nice and shiny. I'll give it this another coat and then show you the look I'm going for. I mean, but that looks cracking, didn't it? For just a little bit of elbow grease, a bit of Brasso compared to what they look like. I mean, these are stainless, not chrome, aren't they? Stainless. So I can give them a bit of wire woolen corner and that and give them a nice polish up. But like I say, they don't have to look perfect. Chances are they'll fly off the car at some point. When I'm doing burnouts, I'll give the wheel another quick coat and then I'll chuck this on. Once when I start the car. Good lad. Do you want to take it for a spin around the block?
Yes.
Someone had mentioned the wiper arms and they thought that they were chrome and they'd been painted black, so they were saying rub them down and they'd look good. You're right, one of them is chrome and painted black, but it's to match this one. It's been replaced at some point and that's powder coated black. So I'm sure Holden sell them, so that's always something they could replace in the future. Oh yeah. Obviously I haven't sanded down or anything like that, so the parts that were smooth it's come out a lovely finish. Obviously I'll take more time when I'm doing my actual wheels and I'll get them all, I'll prep them all nice and paint them, but I don't know, I'll look at the finish on it. So that's what I'm thinking, obviously with a lot nicer finish. But what do you reckon about white writing on them? I've always had a thing for white writing on tyres, because I've got Toyo semi-slicks on mine. Nah, just get, well, Toyo Nano Energy, but we're already writing about the Toyo and the Nano in white writing with the black wheel and the chrome hub. There, like that. Obviously my tyres are newer and they've been cleaned, but with the white writing on, what do you reckon? Does it look too shiny? I was wanting a flat, I don't know, what do you think? There, I've given the tyre a clean. What do you reckon? There we go, what do you think? I like it. I think some white writing on the wheel would set it off. I don't know, what do you reckon? I'll be getting deep dish ones eventually, like. Another one which appears regular in the comments and emails I get is asking about registration on the Viva. That's one of the Ben's plates out of his bedroom. So here in the UK, modern cars like that, once they're new, you don't have to get an MOT for the first, is it 3 or 4 years or something like that? Then you have to start getting them MOT, which is a yearly like vehicle road safety inspection. Older cars like this, classed as historic cars, once they hit 40 years old and over, become MOT exempt. So you don't have to get an MOT safety inspection every year on them. Although you do have to keep them road worthy. So your bushes all right, no corrosion, no structural corrosion, brakes all working, all the normal stuff. Emissions are probably a bit different. So it's tax exempt, you have to normally pay tax on them as well. So it's historic tax. You still have to tax it, although you don't have to pay for it, so it's tax exempt. And it's MOT exempt, although you have to keep it roadworthy. With a when we register them, when we get them, when you buy a car off someone, you normally buy it with a V5C over here. So that means you get the registration to say you're the owner. Or does it say registered keeper? Does the government really own all our cars now? Used to say registered owner on them, didn't it? Does it just say registered keeper now? I'll have to check one. So we'll get a V5C in this country when you buy it off a new. Sometimes you can buy a car without a V5C, so I do a check. Like there'll be a hell of a lot more companies and better companies in their car vertical for less money. So do a check. Like my text check is a couple of quid or something like that. I'd only use like ones that check like multiple countries and stuff like that. If you're buying something like high value, if you're buying a Fiesta or something like that or an old car, do my text check. No affiliation. Hope I didn't baffle you all too much with my explanation of the V5Cs and MOTs and my brains don't work so good. But here in the UK people all know about it, and if you're into classics you know about the... If I didn't explain it too well, I'll try and explain it better next time if you didn't get it. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next one.
Behind your frozen eyes, skies ahead and laughter make me feel just one more thing than and even though that I despise the thing you're after, realize you're something more than I